What's going on YouTube? This is Super Subs Review back here with another pre-workout review. This is a non-stim pre-workout. So if you're looking for something for nighttime use, say after 6 p.m., you don't want to stay up too late. This doesn't have any stims in it, but it does have a lot of good, focus enhancers, pump enhancers, and endurance boosters. So very good non-stim pre-workout from a relatively unknown company. I've only seen this at GNC. That's where I picked this up. That's the remnants of a clearance tag over in that corner. I think I got it for about $15, so that's a great price for this stuff. You do have 30 scoops per container. However, a maximum dose is 2 scoops. So if you want to get clinical dose ingredients, you probably can get 15 workouts out of this container. Me paying $15, that's not a problem to me. $1 a serving is $1 for a full workout serving is the most I usually want to go. So that wasn't a problem for me. The flavor I had was blackberry. Not a good flavor. It's very bitter. I couldn't really put a finger on why that was. Mixability was pretty bad too. It was really foamy, and I have no idea why, honestly. But if you can get past those, again, it's a great non-stim pre-workout. As far as the ingredients goes, this is a proprietary blend, which I don't like. However, I can kind of deduce how much of each ingredient is in here. So I'm going to go per 2 scoops. So in 2 scoops, you have a 10.2 gram blend. That's of citrulline, malate, beta-alanine, ornithine, agmatine, and norvaline. So I'd say you probably get, let's go 5 grams of citrulline malate, which is almost at a clinical dose of 6 grams. Then let's go about 3 grams of beta-alanine, which gets you about almost the clinical dose again, and then puts you at 8 grams for that blend. Let's go a gram of ornithine, which puts you at 9 grams, and then split the rest of that 10, which was like a gram and a quarter, between agmatine sulfate and norvaline, which puts those two at pretty good dosages. So you see, as far as pump, you have citrulline malate, ornithine, agmatine, and norvaline, all at very good dosages, clinical, if not very close to clinical dosages. Beta-alanine, and again, pretty much clinical dose, the way I deduce it to be. So pumps are pretty much off the charts. Personally, you combine again all those ingredients. There's not much of it being left out. Being left out is maybe a glycerol and a nitrate. Those are the things I like to see. But those are 4 good pump ingredients at clinical dosages. The beta-alanine gives you good endurance. Clinical dose, not much more you can ask. I was able to get extra reps include my sets. And then you have one more blend, which is what they're calling their energy complex. Again, there's no stims. This is going to be things more for a focus thing. So that's tyrosine grapeseed extract, which to me is another pump ingredient, by the way. And ATP, and that's at 2.2 grams per 2 scoop serving that I used. So the way I deduce it, you have 2 grams of tyrosine or close to that. Probably I'd say 200 milligrams of grapeseed. So let's go 1.8 grams of tyrosine, 200 milligrams of grapeseed, and about 150 milligrams of ATP, which is the clinical dose of ATP. Tyrosine is a good focus enhancer. The better quality version is NALT, which will just help your brain or body absorb it better. But at that huge dose of tyrosine, you definitely do feel it. I had very good focus while on this pre-workout. Even though it's non-stim, if I took it, about 20 minutes later, I could just feel that tunnel vision starting before my workout. In regards to that grapeseed, again, it's just another, to me, from what I've read, it's another pump ingredient. They probably should have thrown that in the other matrix. And then you have ATP, which is a strength ingredient, which kind of is what creatine is trying to achieve. Creatine is a precursor to ATP. So if you take straight ATP, which is what ATP is, that's what you're getting from a creatine. So you don't need creatine when you're taking this. This is clinically dosed ATP, which means you're getting all your ATP without the creatine, which means you don't have to take any creatine, which means the strength on this was good. So yeah, overall, very good pumps. You have about 3 or 4 clinical dose pump ingredients. Good endurance, you have the beta alanine for endurance. Good strength, you have the LVATP for strength. Good focus, massive dose of tyrosine. And out of a stim-free pre-workout, and you're getting all those things, you're getting massive pumps, honestly. Endurance and focus and strength. That and like the focus is top level. Like even though there wasn't any stims, I felt this. Usually you need stims to feel it. You do not need stims and precursor to feel it. So those late night workouts were not bad, even though I wasn't using stims on precursor. This is a complete stim free pre workout. I would recommend it honestly if you can find it. This is again a hard pre workout to find. You may be able to find it at GNC. I got this a while back, so I don't even know anymore. But I would, if you can find it, definitely try to pick this up for your late night workouts. All right, thanks guys.